Telling stories is an incredible way of preserving heritage and passing it on to the future generations, celebrated novelist Shashi Tharoor said at the Goan Heritage Festival. Goa is an attractive story of India. I'd love the rest of India to be like Goa, he added. You can watch the full conversation of Tharoor with Vivek Menezes at the festival on Herald Goa YouTube channel.
Here in Goa, this is constantly in mind, obviously, because it is now a small state at the margins of a giant polity, and some of the complexity of our own history seems to be inconvenient, and very often the stories we are told about Goa do not necessarily jive or go along with the kind of stories that we tell about ourselves. This festival is an attempt actually to reclaim some of those spaces and tell the story of the Goans, not just culturally from the past and historical terms, but also looking forward. It's a very attractive idea of India, if you ask me, that we have here in Goa, where we're continually being imposed, other ideas are being imposed. I would like the rest of India to be a bit more like Goa. What do you think about that idea?
I agree totally. I'd love the rest of India to be more like Goa. I mean, I hope Goa isn't changing away from what you are. Starting on time is a welcome departure, but other kinds of departures are also being prefigured. I mean, the difficulty for a small state is the ability to resist the encroachment of the national trends that sweep the rest of the country. Intolerance being one of them. When I came here some months ago to campaign for the last assembly elections, I was fascinated to hear the story of a church that had been built on a destroyed temple site. And it was a site to one of the three goddesses revered in that part of Goa. And I asked her what happened. And Hindu Goans told me, no problem, we go to the church as the Virgin Mary worshipped in that church is for us our third goddess. And so it seemed fascinating to me the way in which one had been able to absorb both the Hindu legend and the or belief and faith with the Christian that had tried to supplant it and make it one integrated, seamless whole. And then I read somewhere after leaving Goa, so I don't know how true all this is, that some people had tried to start an agitation to have the church replaced by a temple that had originally stood on that site. I thought, oh my God.
Actually, none of that is happening.
None of that is happening.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.